Namaskar friends, I am KPR and you're watching our brand YouTube channel Posvalli. In this video, I want to give a message to the parents who are in India. Now, let's see a story of a child in India. His name is Pandu and now you will see his conversation with his father.
Dad, hey, see, I got the first prize today in cricket, Dad, you see? Get up. Ramusan, he got first rank today in his class. Keep them there and go study. That's the only thing you have to do right now. You thought nothing. This fellow, get up. Oh, what I have done. Oh, it was wrong. You can't become a singer. Your mouth not become a singer. You do not have that much money. Leave everything and go study. I must not do this. It's wrong.
Pandu!
Come, let's go. Yes, Dad. Then take this back, my son. I'll make you proud, Dad. You see, here's your ring. Yes.
Wasn't the story really heart-touching? Just think. Yeah, it's really a heart-touch. Every parent right now was once a kid. And at that time, you had many interests. At an age of 6, you wanted to become a scientist. At an age of 10, you wanted to become a cricketer. But what stopped you? Yeah, there are many reasons. It might be childish at that time, and I do agree with it. But the thing is, there are some things which we really did not concentrate it that much, and which after becoming a parent, you as well are doing. One of the thing is comparison. At that time, when you are a kid, probably your father or your mother might have compared yourself with another who is very intelligent in some other field. And they thought that you also have to become such an intelligent in that same field. And they might have forced you. It also may be the reason, right? You have to think. And maybe you're doing the same thing right now with your child. Ask the question to yourself, first of all. Is it really true? Is it really happening? Sadly, the fact is yes. Once a great scientist, Albert Einstein, has said, if you try to see the ability of a fish to climb a tree, it feels its entire life as if it's a fool and as if it's worth of nothing. But the thing which you have to see is that a fish is great in swimming. Does you really see in such a way? Do you really see your child in a different way? By which I wanted to ask you that, do you really see his inner talents? The thing here is, each and every one of us has very different talents. Your son might be great in cricket. You have to appreciate him for that. And you have to encourage as a parent. We try to force our kids to become an engineer or a doctor as if they are the only professions which are there. It's really sad, actually speaking. The baddest thing here is that we try to compare ourselves with another. As I said in my previous video, if you don't compare yourself with another, you are a cool person. And if you have a cool mind, you can achieve anything in life. The thing is, I wanted to say this thing. Please parents, don't compare your child with another one. The other person might be great in some other thing, and your son might be great in another activity. Please try to encourage him for the talent. What is the thing I wanted to say is that life is a competitive exam. I agree for sure, but it's not a competition between your son and another person. It's a competition in between your son. When he was 1 year ago, how was he? And right now, how is he? You have to compare that. Try to see the things which he has learned. Try to see the habits which he has gained. And try to see the good things which he has done. And also see the bad things as well. And try to give him distance. Increase the bad things and to increase the good things. The thing I wanted to say is that each and every parent must act as a catalyst in the life of your child. Feel if a Sachin Tendulkar comes out and compares himself with Sundar Pichai, the CEO of Google, does that really sound correct? Master Blaster Sachin Tendulkar is different in a different field, and Picha is different in a different field. You can't compare those two. If you see their academics, Sachin, yeah, he has failed in 10th class. I agree. But right now, he's in the 10th class books, and people are learning about him. What does that mean? Does he really failed in the life? No, it was just an examination. Right now, our parents are trying to concentrate more on these examinations and making their kids very much depressed. If you see the suicide now to the students, it's not because merely about the pressure of the examination, but it's more about the pressure of the parents. Parents always tries to compare his child with another child. The thing we have to understand is each and every one of us has different situations in his life. We have to stop comparing. Parents, please stop comparing your son with another person. Your son is definitely talented in some or the other field, and I say that for sure. And your duty must be to find what he is great in and try to enhance that talent. Try to increase that talent. So, in today's video, my message would be to the parents. I would like to mention two things. One of the things is stop comparing your son with another so that he becomes cool and he gets success. And another thing is that you have to make sure that your child works really hard. I mean, you have to raise your kid in such a way that in each and every situation, he tries to give his 100%. If you see, the major secret of great success is that people never compare themselves with another and they do their 100% hard work. If you can make your child work 100% hard and if you don't compare your child, then he would get success for sure. See, if you see in a competitive exam, if there is a question paper of 150 marks and I have worked so hard and if I work on it and if I get 50 marks out of 150 and if another person who bubbles the same option to each and every question, he might also get those 50 marks. See, these competitive exams wouldn't make the life of your son. If your son is willing to make a great success and if he's in right bottom of the ground and if he is willing to make a good succeed, he will reach peaks for sure. You have to have that belief in yourself and in your child to raise him into a good child. If you stop comparing your son with another one and if you make him work hard in his abilities, it's ultimate success. And you see, there are there are situations in a successful people's life where they do not get the help of their parents. And if you can help your child, it would make a bigger success. Is that India right now has many youthful people, and if you can encourage as a parent in the ability which is in right now, in that thing, if you can encourage him, he would get to greatest peaks. And if in that competitive exam, where thousands of people, lakhs of people exactly speaking, compare themselves with another. But if you see in an exam called as life, and there is only one competitor, that is you in the present and you in the past. If you in the past is less than the person if you in the present, and if you are aiming to you in the future to be a great person, it's the success. And if you can add up with some ethical values, your son is going to get a major success. At last, I also wanted to say another thing. If you are a youth person like me right now, please try to make these points in your mind. Make those points in your mind. When you get a child, try to raise him in such a way. He will become successful. If you are seeing the hardship right now, raise your son in such a way that he becomes successful. Don't only concentrate much in education. He might be talented in some other field. Try to give that opportunity to him. That's it, friends. He is going to get succeeded and you are going to be the best parent in this whole world. If you love this video, do like it and do subscribe to my channel. Topics. If you really want to give some message, please comment down below. And if you really love it, do share in the other favorite social medias. The social medias that you like. Thank you.